And it's time for the finals. 50K on the line between these two teams, and Snipedown goes right for his namesake there as he's looking to cover Ring 2 with his teammates.
And you know what, Golden Boy, I'm so used to seeing a player go for the sniper rifle and play a 5-minute team slayer at this point that I thought that's what we were about to see, but that's not the case. This is capture the flag. Of course, objective here, take the opponent's flag and bring it back to your base, but much easier said than done as Snipedown cleans up Royal 2.
Brilliant snipe there out of Snipedown as he's going to continue to push forward here. Look around, finding another one as well is going to be an assist for him, and just patrolling Ring 3. We're pretty much just owning it, living up there, because that's what he needs to do. He needs to ensure that no one enters in it. And a gift from the Guardians as one of the players spawns right in front of him, but he can't follow up with the second shot there. Not able to get the headshot either, but his teammates should be there for some coverage.
Yeah, grenades flying in, so he wisely backs down, but still sees the player. Oh, catches the side of the ring structure, so won't be able to convert there. What we're seeing right now, Golden Boy, in the first few minutes, both teams are going to feel each other out. EG wants to get control of this ring before they push in to start moving the flag.
Somehow, Snipedown managed to stay alive on that one. Looking around to see if anyone's going to be coming for the challenge, but luckily for him, he's going to have a teammate there for support. But Royal 2, got to point this out, he has the rocket, so let's switch over to him and see what's going on. He manages to get a double kill there. That's going to open up the ring for them. Perhaps CLG can get some control now.
Yeah, he took down Roy and Snipedown, so he now has Snipedown Sniper in hand.
Oh, has to run away from that. That did not last very long. It seems like EG wanted to get that one right back. Heinz, though, throwing down a couple shots with the snipe, having to follow up with a battle rifle kill in order for him to net that one.
Yep, I have to say, Heinz, only player alive just now. Ogre 2 did get a flag pull. You see that on your screen. However, all three players take it down. Heinz is the last alive, and it looks like good pressure here from EG. Let's go over to Roy.
Yeah, Roy now, with that kill on Heinz, was able to secure the sniper rifle for his team for, you know, the CLG sniper rifle, because obviously if you're able to control that, I mean, it goes without saying, you're in a fantastic position here. But of course, CLG, they know how to bounce back. What a shot there out of Roy. Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Double kill as well.
Oh, right there, I thought he was going to turn 3 for just a second, but he's forced back. Some good shots there from CLG, tossing some cheeky nades, as Sims would say. Hey, I got to give a shout out to Sims. This is his first time casting Halo in the States. It's amazing to have him over here and joining us. It was a blast to listen to him. Make sure to give him a shout out at The Sims on Twitter if you liked what you heard this weekend.
Yeah, expect plenty more of him as well. Lunchbox, the twin brother, able to find one with the nade there on Heinz. Now looking around here, knowing that the spawns are going to be coming up, lining it up. That's going to be a wonderful shot there on Royal 2. The waterfall is down, and he's going to go chasing after that flag. Let's see what he could do here, as the player's actually going to hold him back, trying to figure out who that is. But I think that was actually going to be Snakebite who's hanging around there. Lunchbox has to be wary of this, having to get out of dodge, but no, not going to be the case.
Yeah, and I was going to say, EG needs a few more kills before they can move that. Excuse me, and, yeah, they needed to move that flag across the map, but they first needed to get a few kills. The waterfalls were down, so not easy to move that.
Yeah, and, you know, obviously that was a smart play out of Chronology Gaming, but EG had the, you know, that brief window of opportunity. Player right next to Snipedown, though. What happened there? It seems like Royal 2 just coming up out of nowhere. Now Roy on the prowl, finds one in front, makes a call out, gets the assist as well. And he locates another one up top. So this is going to be a constant push here to control the ring. That's what you want to have when you're playing this particular game type, when it's capture, on this particular map, I should say. Capture the flag, Shrine. Player in front too, because that nade flew out right by the wall. Ogre 2 is going to get it, and he's able to nail the headshot. Let's see what he could do following up.
Yeah, now we're 4 minutes into this match, so neither team able to move the flag just yet. We saw some good numbers there from EG earlier on. We saw an early flag pull from CLG, but Rockets are down. Up, Golden Boy, that's right.
Rockets are down, and who is going to get control of that? It's going to be Snakebite, who has the Rockets here, and they have control of Ring. 3 players push for those Rockets. A credit to the coach there for letting these players know when the Rockets were going to be coming up. 2 Rockets shot out, though. No kills just yet, but it's going to put the fear of God in them, as they're going to have to back up, knowing that these Rockets are right in front. But he had to dispose of all 4 of them and was not able to get kills with that.
Not able to get a kill, finally cleaning that one up. So those are more warning shots than anything else. Probably would have liked to have gotten a few more kills with those, but regardless, he is in his opponent's base and he has help with his teammate Royal 2.
And he has to drop those Rockets eventually, but we'll see what's going to happen here. Now able to clear that out. Killing spree as well for Snakebite. Player right behind him. That killing spree is going to be short-lived. Royal 2 whiffed a stop, able to find one inside of the shoddy tunnel, but Royal 2 has to run away from this one. He knows that this is not a smart battle, but his teammate, the other members there of Evil Geniuses, made the call out and they disposed of him easily. Now Snipedown's turn to shine, able to line up one headshot, maybe another in the front. Let's see if he pushes this. He is going to, but he's going to take his time with the push. There goes the player, yet another headshot for the incredible one. It's Snipedown continuing to push forward here with his team.
Yeah, both teams are still just trying to lock down control of the central area. They haven't been able to do so. As soon as we start seeing that, we'll start to identify and switch the POVs. Now switching over to his teammate Roy as he pushes into the HUD as well. As soon as we start to see that, we'll start to see a team get control, get some spawn traps going, but none of that just yet.
I wonder how many bullets is in that sniper, by the way. That's another thing I want to keep a tab on, too. Seems like CLG did get tagged up a couple times. That is going to be Ogre 2 with the snipe. Roy cannot stay alive, though. Back over to Ogre 2, and he has a full snipe. So if he could stay alive here, this will be big for them. Player went for that melee lunge, flies up, gets the headshot as well. Beautiful double kill there for Ogre 2, the GOAT.
I have to say, Ogre 2 starts to check ring 3, but so quickly, immediately hits that headshot. Incredible awareness and reaction time from Ogre 2 as he hops up here on ring 3. This is the best vantage point you can ask for, Golden Boy, as he finds the enemy sniper. That's going to be Ogre 2 versus Snipedown right now in this sniper battle.
Oh man, and what a tale of the generations as well, right? Snipedown really coming to his own in Halo 3, and a beautiful snipe there on Lunchbox, telling him to take a seat, son, because I'm in control of the ring. Ogre 2, though, looking around to see where his next victim may be, and he is doing absolute damage with this sniper rifle.
This is quite a show. We don't always get to see Ogre 2 snipe like this, but proving that he can do damage with the weapon as well. Beautiful He's not the only player to do it. Now over to Snipedown chasing Hines.
But that is going to be 3 down, though, for CLG. They're going to be in a bit of a pickle here. It's Snipedown with the peel. A double kill for him. Going for the third, but not going to happen there. Maybe the no-scope? No, he has teammates to help him out with that. And yet another killing spree between these two phenomenal teams in the finals.
I'm surprised that EG was not able to get a pull there. I'm looking at why that might be, and it's Snakebite who was under the turret. So is Hines. So making sure that EG doesn't push just yet, despite this dominating performance from Snipedown.
Oh my goodness, Snipedown just really controlling this, where Ogre 2 had, you know, kind of failed, I would say. Not necessarily failed, but he did get caught off guard, and Snipedown now has control of this, so he wants to show these guys why he is in control of this area. Going for yet another double kill, maybe a trip with the rocket, who knows? Enough time has passed by that won't be the case, but a third kill would definitely be something he wants here. Looking over to the rocks, maybe finding 1 or 2 players, and he's going to just pull that flag and put some fear into these players here. Rockets flying through, yet another rocket kill for him. He has a teammate there for coverage as well.
All four
down
dead,
for CLG as the flag is going to be moving, and Snipedown is on the prowl yet again, looking to see if he can continue to clear out CLG from this base, and that's another kill for him. A killing frenzy for Snipedown. Lunchbox bringing this one forward, and that's the first cap for EG.
And Snipedown going to town there with the rocket launcher, perfectly lining up those kills as he finally is taken down in his opponent's base. But I tell you what, Snakebite and Hines were the only players to spawn in rocks. Snipedown did so well to take those players out immediately, and Lunchbox carries the flag all the way home.
That was beautiful. Beautifully played. They read the spawns like a book. I mean, really, that's the best you could possibly want there. Now it's time for CLG to have to answer back here, Bravo, and it seems like they're doing just that. Snipedown's going to have to fend for himself. Cannot stay alive long enough. That is going to be 2 down, 3 down here. Lethal off the respawn, trapped in the rocks. He gets disposed of right away. Ogre 2 and the boys on the move.
Yeah, they're trying to push in here. I have to say, I think we saw back-to-back-to-back double kills from Snipedown there, so he made it so easy for his team to bring that flag all the way back to their own base now, as Hines picks up some nice falling headshots. But like you said, CLG needs to answer back. They cannot let EG go up 2-0 in game 1.
Ooh, and those nades, man, really well placed by Lethal. Looking over to Ogre 2, as CLG has been on the other side here. They've been playing past that 50-yard line on Shrine here, so at the very least, they're not giving up, or they're not giving in just yet to that cap, which obviously they should not. Endurance was a question here coming into the finals, and CLG so far, it seems like they're hanging perfectly fine, but a push at the rocks here for Snakebite and the crew. They have the stack on the left now. Let's see if Lethal will get wiped. Yes, he does, but Snakebite in turn will fall, meaning that now it's going to be up to his teammates to have to continue to hold this one down.
Yeah, Ogre 2 is actually the only player alive on CLG. We'll see if he's able to stay alive here. We talked about in the previous series, CLG so good about their communication. When Ogre 2 is the last player alive, you can bet that he knows exactly what to do, and that's the play. If you can grab a kill when you are the only player alive, that is huge. That's going to push EG back quite a bit, but Snipe Down back on ring 3 with the sniper rifle.
And here comes Snipe Down yet again, and he did not line up that no-scope, but that would have been absolutely filthy. Snipe Down, though, having to run away, can't get out of the door just yet. That snipe will be down, but I think EG has enough control on this side to know that they're okay here. Let's see what Roy's going to do now, as that player is going to be pushing up right next to him. He kind of hurt himself with that nade as well, so he's going to have to back up here. Teammates for support is nice as well.
Unfortunate grenade there made it so he could not push in, so there will be a trade, looks like, in his base, so he can't just push up there yet. He's playing this a little bit slow, does not want to get taken out and give up control of his own sniper hut here. We'll see if Roy can push out with his squad. He finally finds Royal 2 and takes him down, so that was what I'm talking about. That's the discipline we see from EG. Roy took his time. He made sure he took out the player that was behind them. Now they can not worry about it. They can push up together with the peace of mind that they can get control of ring together.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I think the rockets were picked up by Snipe Down. So yes, he does have control of those, and they clear the ring. That's going to be a headshot from Roy. Snipe Down gets a kill there on Snakebite. Roy now looking to continue to push up. Another run right by ring 2. He will get dropped immediately, and they're just looking for the spawn. You can see they're searching to see where the enemy team is going to be spawning at, and it seems like the hut was the answer as they push forward.
And Rocks, Golden Boy, we have Snakebite and Royal 2 also by the rocks. They will fall. Now Roy has the sniper rifle as well, so we have Roy sniping, we have Snipe Down sniping, and here comes EG for a pull.
This is going to be dangerous for Counterlogic Gaming. Roy now on the move, finding one, headshot lined up, maybe another one. Yes, that's going to be his teammate there, but he can't stay alive long enough. That's going to be 2 down here for the blue team. But Snipe Down, he has 1 rocket, he has no weapons
too. I mean,
too.
3 dead there for EG. Right there we saw a rock spawn, and somehow CLG able to fight off the EG onslaught. It's not good when you see Roy and Snipe Down pushing in with the snipers, but CLG answers back. They stay in this match. They're only down by 1.
A credit to this team, man. Throughout the entire season, everyone talks about the raw slaying power of evil geniuses, but when you talk about CLG, consistency is key, man. This team is incredible at just keeping their cool in the craziest of situations.
Yeah, great shots there from Lunchbox as he lands a clean 4 shot, now trying to push back out of the ring. If you're evil geniuses, you just want to keep this up. But I tell you what, a 1 flag cushion here on Shrine CTF against CLG, Golden Boy, is not really enough. They're going to want to put at least 1 more on the board. But keep in mind, we are under 3 minutes left until the end of regulation. So CLG is going to need to put their snipers and our rockets to use and push in and try to get a fly cap.
Exactly, but that's actually going to be a stick there. I think Lunchbox ended up getting tagged. Looking over now at Heinz to see what CLG is going to do as they're trying to fight out of their base here, or trying to protect their base, rather. Heinz finding one. That's going to be the assist for him as well. Now looking to push forward. They've cleared out the base. They've got the call out to advance forward. Now it's time for CLG to put this opportunity to good use here. Finding one. That's Roy in the front. Heinz having to stay back here. Nades coming from left, right, and center all over the place. There goes a bank nade as well. Let's see if they can actually hold down this hut. Heinz needs to stay up, but he cannot. A smart play from EG. Now it's going to be up to Royal 2 here to do the job that Heinz couldn't.
That's right. Heinz gets a little bit of a start there, but not enough to get his team in scoring position whatsoever. So Royal 2 is now going to have to push in and clean up those kills, but Lethal was waiting there. Let's go over to Lethal. We haven't seen much of him this series as he is taken down as well. 2 players alive for EG. Let's stick with Lethal off the respawn and see how he handles this CLG pressure.
And looking here, there's actually 1 player that was pushing shotgun, so Lethal did make that call out. I believe he was that player was taken out. That's going to be Heinz, so he goes back yet again for seconds. But let's see if Heinz can stay alive here. No, that grenade was like a magnet and found its way right to the armor of the Spartan. That was Heinz. Let's see if Royal 2, though, can stay alive. Lethal continuing to bounce around here, and that's really just the smartest thing you can do in this situation. Not get reckless, not push the ring, just play this one slow and listen to the call-outs.
Yeah, I think bounce around is the best way to describe what Lethal is doing right now, just laying shots in across the map, cleaning up kills at his own base, and I mean, really being a pain here for CLG. Look at them. They cannot push up. Lethal is putting himself in the perfect position. That's what it's all about. These players, of course, speak. You hear it during the listen. It's frantic communication, but Lethal can digest all of that, what sounds like madness, and weave his way around the map to clean up those kills.
And all that work that he has been doing off this respawn netted him a rocket. That's going to be 1 kill, maybe a double. That player is going to be weak, though, having to abandon position here. Smartly enough, not chasing after it. And again, just want to highlight how incredible he's been playing, finding one, and he did not get the kills with that.
Wow.
I believe he used 3 rockets on that.
He did, that's right. Let's go back over to the CLG side
now.
now.
My goodness.
Hines is taken down by Snipedown. Excuse me, I'll go to Snipedown, who's hitting these shots across the map. Yes, indeed. Cleans up Ogre 2 as well. Golden Boy, time has ticked down. EG is going to win this one.
This is it. 7 seconds. No one's in a position. Evil Genius is poised for victory here, and that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, game 1 going to Evil Geniuses.
That's right. Snipedown getting hyped after game 1, standing up there and getting pumped with his team. I mean, now they're only 2 games away here in the grand finals. You don't always see that, right? Even just after a game 1, but Snipedown is hyped. He's pumped to be here. He wants to take the title of Season 1 champion.
He's been playing, I mean, absolutely mind-blowing. You know, his shot, I was actually talking to a couple people, and they were saying, like, one thing about Snipedown that's so awesome to see is when he has a sniper rifle in his hands, he takes his time, right? You see the, you know, he moves his thumbstick ever so slightly, and he's able to get those really good angles. He's not frantic with it.
Right.
And that's why he's able to own that up, own that name, Snipedown, and look at the performance there.
Geez, 41 and 16 from Snipedown. I think now we know why he got up and celebrated the way he did. What a run from him. Look at the next closest, 28 kills. Nobody in the 30 kill category. Snipedown putting on a show.
It's great when Lunchbox is just able to grab the flag, run it to the base, doesn't have to do anything. Snipedown's doing all the work.
I mean, he absolutely was. And I also have to give credit to Lethal, who towards the end of the game, we saw him, he just kind of pokes around, cleans up this kill, cleans up that. It's almost like CLG could not touch Lethal in those last few moments. He was doing everything he needed to make sure that CLG couldn't push across. Granted, CLG had the pressure of the time constraint on them. They really had to push across. That makes Lethal's job a little bit easier, but regardless, EG making all the right plays to win game 1, 1-0. Game 2 is going to be Team Slayer on lockdown.
Now, of course, folks, Team Slayer lockdown, slow game type. We've seen this happen in the past, you know, numerous times here. So I wonder what we're going to see now that everyone knows how to approach this game type in a much slower fashion. But what do you think? I mean, like, do you see it going that way yet again, where it's constantly just been that slower kind of methodical play, or can you expect EG and CLG to kind of just keep the speed going?
You know, I think we might see slower methodical play, mainly because as we got to the later rounds of this tournament, Golden Boy, we've seen the teams, like we said, they don't want to make the mistakes. There's a lot of money on the line here, but, you know, equally important is that bragging right. They want to be top in the world in terms of Halo, so looking forward to seeing how that goes off. And also, Golden Boy, I gotta say, we have brand new HCS gear available for everyone here and also watching at home.
That's right, folks. All you gotta do is go to HaloWaypointStore.com. You will net yourself some awesome Halo Championship Series gear. Look at that blue and red shirt. And the hoodie, by the way.
You know, I gotta say, we gotta give a big shout out to our partners at Jinx, who put this gear together for us. Some really awesome gear. I mean, the hoodie as well is sweet. The faded tees look great. So if you're enjoying what you see this weekend and you want to support the HCS, make sure you use that discount code. You'll save a bit of money. Also, that discount code works for all Halo apparel in the Halo Waypoint store. So whether you want to buy HCS gear, other Halo gear, make sure you pick that up. Also, there's a few organizations, Noble Black, Vibe, Denial. Check out their Twitter. If you want to support their organizations, you can actually use their coupon code. Money will go directly to the organizations themselves as well. So make sure you check out your favorite team's Twitter for that information as well.
Nice stuff there, of course. And let's continue on with the competition. Here's the series layout. We just saw EG win 1-0 there. And while the score was 1-0, that game was topsy-turvy. And I guess you could say it is a tad bit reflective of the score, you know, with how close that was. Now, Lockdown Slayer. Warlord Bomb will follow after this. EG, 2 games away from netting themselves $50,000.
They are. I have to say they look good, right? They're poised to potentially take this series in 3, even though we saw them go to 5 games in the winners bracket finals with this very same team, CLG.
But of course, you have to take into account that CLG had to deal with, you know, that crazy matchup against Noble Black. So again, that question will always come up. Can they continue to keep this one going? But there you see the boys in EG. We're going to be kicking it off with the guy who had 41 kills in the last matchup. Again, it is Snipedown. Let's see what he does here. Sniper's right in front.
Yeah, he falls down. He might nade that towards himself, but that nade, yes, is going to be enough. He's probably, look how safe he's playing this. He scoots the sniper rifle all the way towards himself with those grenades, taking no chances. That's why he's one of the best in the world.
That was actually really awesome.
That was, yeah.
That was pretty cool.
We don't always see players that tactical in terms of getting the sniper rifle. I was actually about to speak up and say, hey, it's close enough where he could grab it now without too much risk, but not at all. Instead, they have a 3-1 lead. He's staying alive with the sniper rifle here as he drops down.
Snipedown, though, having to push his way forward, and he's going through bottom blue, so this is interesting. Let's see what they're going to do. I think it's probably going to be an elbow push, yes.
It is indeed. We have Lethal already at Snipe. He's joined by teammate Roy with the new combo. We'll see if Snipedown's going to be able to support. The reason he's staying here is he wants to watch those jump routes and sight lines to support his team, and they're going to grab the sword as well. You just saw that Lunchbox is able to take out the sword player, and I think the sword fell off the map.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. The sword's now off.
And that is why Snipedown was hanging out there right by the elbow, because he knew that he can get some body shots and call it out and let his teammates get those kills. And those angles, it's a little bit more difficult to get a headshot. Granted, you can still do so, but because you're playing from that downward position, you're going to get the body shot more than not. And I thought he stuck him there for a moment. I would have just lost it.
Yeah, I thought he did as well. Now watching the drop down, very wise of Snipedown predicting that route. Yes, wow. Indeed. Royal 2, he knew Royal 2 was going to use the drop down to try to get away. Royal 2, of course, thinking that Snipedown was still up top so he could get away with it. That was not the case. Another player tries to do it as well, but Lunchbox will clean that up. Now they're up 11-7.
He read that play like a high school kid reads Shakespeare in English class. My goodness, that was incredible. I mean, really, you just cannot ask for a better play there, but a player's actually going to be popping a couple shots there right on BR3. He has to be wary of this. And look, he's also utilizing the glass to see if anyone's going to be jumping up, to see if he can catch the blue of the Spartan that hops up. And I think I just saw a player at the corner of my screen, and I don't think he was aware of that.
Oh, it's going to be Ogre 2 who's actually dropping behind him with the shotgun. There is Ogre 2 who picks up a double kill with the shotty, brings his team within 3.
And that was an incredible play. He did not notice Ogre 2 at all. Luckily, I was able to catch it at the corner of my eye, but I am not nearly as focused as Snipedown is right now. He tries to line up yet another one. Not just yet, having to run away. Smart movement there, and he's going to burn that last bullet in the sniper rifle because that could come back to haunt him later. A double kill, though, for Lunchbox. 15-10. Scratch that. 16-10 now as EG has its lead by 6. They're looking great.
I'm not going to lie, EG looks good, particularly because they do still have that sword in hand, and CLG is on a blue setup, but Royal 2 comes up immediately. Lunchbox says no way. He denies that push, so EG will maintain their 6-kill lead here.
Close call indeed as he got that medal. Lunchbox finding one at the elbow too. It seems like CLG is struggling now to get anything going here. They're getting like 1 or 2 kills, but EG can continue to afford the trades because they are up by a considerable amount here. And one thing I want to point out too, Bravo, this game has been moving pretty fast.
And I was going to say, who says Lockdown Team Slayer is slow? We're already at 24-14 here, just a few minutes in, as Lunchbox gets another sword kill, waiting for a player to push across and turns 2 on Royal 2.
Beautiful double kill there for Lunchbox, able to stay alive. And another thing I want to point out too, a lot of people give love to Roy, talk about Lunchbox. Heck, they've been talking a lot about, or excuse me, a Snipedown. They talk about Lethal as well. Lunchbox is that dude. He's the unsung hero here, man.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
This guy, you know, just to give you a bio on him. I mean, this guy works a full-time job. He's an electrician. He loves what he does, you know, and really Halo is a passion for him. He does this because he enjoys it.
Yeah, he just happens to also be one of the best in the world at Halo.
He just happens to be one of the best in the world.
And has been for the past few years, of course, a pro player since 2007, back in the days of Halo 2, and he's back again to compete in Halo 2 Anniversary. They now have an 8-kill lead. I have to say, Snipedown was taken down with the sniper, but Lunchbox on a killing frenzy.
Killing frenzy for Lunchbox and the sword spree as well. He is fantastic right now. Looking over right by the library window, is going to have to back up here. knowing players could be pushing up in the bottom mid too, he's opting to just play this one smart. But here we go. Roy, his twin brother, with the sniper rifle in hand. He's going to have Lethal there for support, the new pickup doing its job, and they're just continuing to patrol around and ensure that no one is going to be pressuring them at snipe. Roy is just waiting for the opportune moment to just take someone faces off.
Yeah, this is bad news for CLG at 31-19 on the scoreboard. Going to be very difficult for them to rally back. Look at that, back-to-back assists. Roy putting in the shots where he needs to. Big lead here, 10 minutes left on the clock, but at this rate, we are not going to need full time.
Yeah, the way that EG is playing this one, they have full control of this matchup. You know, I have to say, Sniped-On also on the push-up here. He's doing everything right, too. They know where they need to look right now. Lunchbox on the elbow. He's just pushing up, playing this one, you know, as best he can. Oh, he is going to get picked, though. And that tells me that there's going to be members of CLG, bottom blue, and there you see it. That is the worst possible position to have, though. Luckily, they're able to clear out the snipe tower.
Yeah, Royal 2 lifts up, so of course, Sniped-Down's going to focus his eyes on that right Magnum drop, easily taking down Royal 2. They're going to extend their lead even further, 39-23, and EG has been dominating this entire match. It seems like CLG has not been able to round. Oh, that's a nice little present.
Hello. Hello, Sword. How you doing? Oh, but the noob combo has other plans here, and it manages to succeed. Wow. The noob combo comes out on top. For anyone who played Halo 2 Classic back in the day, you know that sucks a lot. But with that said, off the respawn, they got to rethink the strategy. Snakebite now has a sniper. He manages to take out one snipe down there. Let's see what Snakebite could do.
Yeah, right now, 42-25. A big hill to climb for CLG. If they want to get back in this match, they need to take it one kill at a time. Like we said, lots of time yet to play, just under 9 minutes. So if Snakebite and CLG were able to put this sniper rifle to use, they could try to climb back, but I'm not going to lie, Golden Boy, it'd be quite difficult against EG.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough. A killing spree would do him justice, though, and he can't stay alive because the double kill will come through from Lethal. He comes out on top, looking fantastic. And they have 4 left before they win this game.
Yeah, Lethal making a statement there just as quickly as we were saying that CLG could try to mount a comeback. Lethal says, I don't think so. Walks over, kills the sword guy, picks up the sword, and then kills the sniper rifle. So getting all of those weapons, along with control of the sniper rifle, back in favor of his team. They're only 4 kills away from taking the game.
Yeah, I mean, incredible play out of Lethal there. That could have went in, 2 different directions there. One really bad, one really good. Luckily for him, he had luck on his side there and skill to boot. That's going to be the 49th. Is the 50th coming here? On the hunt is Lethal, looking around with the sword, and he manages to get it, making it 2-0 for Evil Geniuses. Look at Sniped-On. He is pumped up and ready to go.
He is. They're only 1 game away from taking the title of HCS Season 1 champion. EG with another commanding victory here in the tournament in Game 2 of the Grand Finals.
Brilliant work. Brilliant work out of Evil Geniuses. Now, it's time for CLG to think about the strategy here. You're going into Neutral Bomb Warlord. This is a game type that, again, it's pandemonium. It's just going to keep moving because of the way Warlord is designed. CLG has to know that they need to get the bomb in that base so much. Like, there's so much for CLG to have to overcome here. It's going to be such a challenge, especially with how EG's playing.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, Neutral Bomb Warlord is going to be a really tough match for CLG against EG. Take a look at the stats. Lunchbox, you called it out. Big performance from him, 19-6.
But Hines at the bottom there, he's struggling, 4-15. Player to watch going into game number 3 because, it's not very customary of Hines to struggle like that, right? And then Royal 2, which he was brought onto this team that Youngblood brought onto the team to really do, what Ogre 2 was doing as well, which was getting those kills on the board. It just really seemed like it ran away from them, and they tried to mount a few comebacks, but EG was just there to say, hold up, this is our game to take.
That's it. They played too quick. I mean, they played every advantage they should have. I mean, for example, Lethal coming over shortcut the way he did, even though CLG had control of the sniper tower and the sniper rifle. Very quickly, Lethal just sneaks in and picks up that big double kill, right? So I like what I'm seeing from EG. I feel like they're capitalizing on all the opportunities they're given. I'm actually worried for CLG that they're going to do the same on Neutral Bomb Warlord. If they carry this momentum into Game 3, they will sweep the series 3-0.
They have to shake it off. This is it. This is the time for them to do it here. The Game 3 swing, right? You're able to just put that one under your belt, force that game forward, get EG sweating a little bit, move forward to, what would this be, oddball lockdown, to move forward to that one.
Right.
And we've seen some incredible comebacks from that in the past.
And we've also seen incredible comebacks from CLG this tournament. We just saw them do it to Noble Black. They were down 2-0 in the losers bracket finals.
That's right.
They're down 2-0 now. There's no reason they can't come back and win these next 3 to force a second best of 5. That's all that is going to be on the minds of CLG right now.
Have a lot to work on here. You see the map is getting loaded up, ready to go. The battleground will be Warlord. The game type, neutral bomb. As these guys are, you know, they're sweating right now. CLG is concerned, right? But if you are Ogre 2, a player who's been in this position numerous times in the past, I mean, surely you still have that. You still have that unwavering confidence.
Oh, you do. Ogre 2, he finds a way without a doubt. Would love to start things off here with the screen you're actually watching. That's Royal 2 here on the far right of the stage, the rightmost player on the CLG roster. We'll see what he can do with his team off the start of the game.
All right, and here we go, folks. Game number 3, Warlord Bomb. As we kick it off, like you said, Bravo, with Royal 2. He's looking around to see who he's going to find. It's going to be Lethal right in the front. Can't get away. Oh, he manages to get out of dodge there. Don't know how. Royal 2, in turn, ends up dying on that one. A smart play from Lethal, who finally got killed there by Snakebite. I have to say, survivability, man. Wouldn't peg him for that one. But it seems like Heinz, though, able to just clear out 1, maybe 2. No, not in time because he gets pressured. 4 down right now for CLG.
That's right. Roy is bringing the bomb up to Snipedown. Snipedown says, I'll take that, and he starts the arm.
Oh, he has to slow this one down. He had to slow it down because he knew that there was pressure from the left side, though. Another player actually chasing him, and nades are going to be flying through. He can't quite make it happen. Jesse up with the shotgun right to the face, stopping him there. Lethal gets the plant, and that's going to make it 1-0. Counter Logic Gaming is down.
That's it. I mean, EG off to the strong start that we expected them to come to. Look at this Sentinel beam coming in. Lunchbox will easily clean up that kill. Yes, indeed. Now, Golden Boy, that bomb came within the first minute. CLG once again backs against the wall.
This team is proving why they are one of the best teams in the world here. I mean, CLG, again, they had that matchup against Noble Black that was, I would have to say, an intense encounter. And for them to have to do it again against EG, an EG team that's so well rested and really just watched that entire matchup, so knows exactly what CLG wants to do here. Really, at this point in time, if you're CLG, you gotta think, what are you gonna do now? You have to get back to the drawing board mid-match, and that's a challenge.
It certainly is. I mean, EG has been putting up unrelenting pressure throughout this entire series, so Lunchbox on your screen and crew have not let up at all. You just saw Lethal toss the bomb up. We'll go over to Lethal as he is trying to fight off enemies around his opponent's base, and right now somehow bouncing around once again to stay alive. Finally, he's taken down. Let's go back over to CLG. Ogre 2 is advancing the bomb across the map with Heinz right next to him.
They got to get this one on the board, man. They need something. They didn't get the objective in CTF, and they really struggled in that Slayer matchup. They need to put 1 on the board here to get that confidence up again. Ogre 2, though, can't stay alive by Green Needles. Jumping over now to Snakebite here. Who's looking? He finds his teammate there. You know, his dead carcass just lying. 1 in front. That's going to be Snipedown. Tries to get that bro fist. Not going to be the case. Snipedown's going to, or Snakebite's going to take this one right through. And this could be the opportunity they were looking for. 1 player is up at the top. That bomb gets tossed up. Battle rifle shots going left, right, and center yet again here as Heinz is going to get dropped. Let's see if any of the blue team can stay alive. But a double kill there for the GOAT. Can he follow up with a triple? No, he's going to have to bail from this one and stay alive as long as he can. But Heinz will be there to protect it at the very least, or try to. They're chasing that bomb now. Snakebite gets it right back, and we're at square 1 again for CLG.
Yeah, right there. Ogre 2 with a nice double. However, he was caught reloading, so he's unable to turn 3 and put his team in a position to be able to cap. Snakebite finding all sorts of players there as he gets sandwiched in the portal. He will fall as well. Let's go back over to the EG side at Snipedown.
Snipedown looking around, finds yet another headshot for him. It feels like that's his 80th, maybe 100th, who knows. But Snipedown, He looks around, finds one as well, and the pressure here is that, you know, that bomb's going to be in the base, so you know the blue players are just going to have to turn their attention here. Nades flying all over the place, snipe down, can't stay alive, the lunchbox is going to be around there. Perhaps that shotgun could do him some justice, and he's going to have to get out, but can't quite do so. 3 down for EG as snipe down's off the respawn. Roy up alive here. Where is the bomb presently? It seems like it's going to be up top.
Yeah,
Nope,
moved across the bottom by CLG, so we'll go over here to Snakebite, who drops down from top middle. As you see, he had started to arm that bomb. He picked it up again, trying to bring it into the zone, but no! It looks like Roy was there and ready. He shoots kills Snakebite there, throws the bomb out, and is now fighting off enemies from his base once again. Great stuff there from Roy as he's finally taken down.
It's like a game of hot potato between these two teams with this bomb, man. They're just, you know, back and forth, but now you're going to see 3 down here for CLG Gaming. Evil Geniuses looking to do some damage now, and Snipe Down can't quite stay alive long enough. I believe he had the camo on that. No, Snakebite has the camo. Snipe Down did not. He actually was trying to take out the camo player. Now it's time for Snakebite to push forward here. Let's see if they can make some magic happen. Snipe Down's going to be inside of the base, and Snakebite can't do much with the camo.
Finally, he's taken down. We're seeing players dropping like flies here, Golden Boy, being taken down. Once out, again and again and again, as Snipe Down finally picks up that double kill. Might give his team an opportunity to bring this in. We'll see if he can stay alive in his opponent's needles. Finally, he's taken down. Golden Boy, let's go to a listen-in with this CLG roster. They are down by just a bit, and they have 10 minutes left to put a point on the board.
Dead. Get to a side flag. Get bomb out. Guys, next camo's 35. 35 next camo.
He's ready to weak, ready to
grenades.
I threw it out their ramp. Their ramp's weak.
Green needles right now, one shot.
Green needles.
One shot, green needles also.
Green needles dead, 2 dead. They're flagged, the last 2 they're flagged. Health weak lunch. Health weak lunch. He's got the ledge.
To their health.
3 dead. They're spawning their health. 4 dead. Run it in. I'm getting camo.
Spawn their nades. You got it.
Needles. He's got yellow. They're needles.
Flag down, one shot. One shot of flag, side down. I got him.
Nice. Good spawn health side.
I'm gonna die.
Roy,
their nades, one shot. 3 dead.
I'm gonna go for the arm. Up the lift.
Top mid.
Dead arm. Top mid. You're good.
Top mid, rushing here.
Not even on it. South front. Jesus. The ramport on you. Our ramport. No shot. 3 spawn. They're flat. You guys, they're flat.
Green nades, one shot.
Green needles.
Up green health, man. Up green health after that.
Sorry, Matt, right?
Are we gonna close that top mid?
Our health forward. Weak. Helper's dead. I'm getting got one. Another one on bomb. Our nades on bomb. Our nades on bomb. And top middle, I think. They're still our nades.
Fuck, I couldn't get out.
Flag again, our flag. Let's get our flag.
Last guy. Where is he? Health?
Our health.
Reporting. Health right now. Shot. Good shot.
Nice, guys. Let's go. We can bring this back. Bottom middle already. Bottom mid right now. Just running bottom mid.
Our health board. 10 seconds. Our health board, guys.
Weak.
Camel's 24, guys.
Our ramp board. Our nades. Double. Our nades. Our needles. Our needles.
Our ramp board again.
One shot. Our ramp board. Do an
10 seconds.
One shot. Ramp board. There.
Looking.
Green ramp. They're shot their ramp board. Their ramp board absolutely. Green ramp weak. They're alive.
Nades.
Camel's up 20 guys.
Camel's.
Their health.
I got him.
Camel's up now. Our nades. Our nades weak.
Gonna die, dude.
Got camo.
Fuck.
They got camo. Dude, red flag weak. Set our nades. Where's bomb? Red flag. He's coming needles. To their needles.
Dude,
shot our flag.
On our flag also, dude.
All nades dead. Nice opposite our needles. Nice.
Top in on our flag.
Top center on our flag. Top center's gonna fuck you up.
Go guys, only down one. We can do this.
Yeah, guys, we're literally only down one. Our nades weak. Top for bomb.
Let's clutch up right now. I don't see our nades.
Gotta be our jump up. Their flag.
Dude, our ramp board, guys.
Our flag still.
Face me grenades.
I don't see our ramp.
Dude, grenades.
Yellow ramp. See our ramp board.
He went grenades. Put it back.
Bomb up. They're arming. Alright, they're gonna get me. He's got camo. That's what we want.
Hope we don't spawn flag.
Spawn literally, dude. I spawned.
Dude, our ramp board. Dude, melee don't spawn.
Dead. 2 dead. They'll jump up and they'll pot. 2.
To the ramp, above you. There's a shot. Beyond you, PJ.
Their needles.
Next camo's 11, guys. Nice job. One dead.
11,
2 dead.
like 22-11?
Yeah, 22-11.
See how lights out these guys are playing.
Oh, they really are. Lethal taking down all 4 players. That lets his team get the space they needed to go up 2-0 in their potential final game here of the series and the tournament. That's a big lead on Warlord Neutral Bomb. About 7 minutes left in regulation time. CLG needs to start getting control of camos if they want to bring this back.
And that listen-in, you know, was good because you heard CLG, you know, they're still motivated. They still want this. But, you know, for Evil Geniuses, man, this is, you know, for them, I mean, the listening probably sounds exactly the same. They're just doing everything right here, you know? And now it goes Lunchbox with the plant here, the front plant, because those nades are going to be flying in, having to jump up. That bomb's going to be down. Can he secure it? No, the bomb is going to get thrown down. That will not be the third there for Evil Geniuses, but Snipedown has other plans as he has the camo. Pushing up, looking around to see who's going to be around, but he has to be careful because he has no shields. And that goes the target at yellow. Nades flying through, gets the kill with the grenade, and Snipedown continues to control this area with his team. A double kill for Snipedown here. Maybe he gets the third, perhaps the trip. No, that player's going to run away, and he will get the killing spree instead, so he'll go ahead and take that one. Snakebite, though, through the portal. Snipedown continuing to just put this pressure down. EG on fire.
Yeah, incredible use of the camo here from Snipedown. Look at him so selectively choosing those battles. Lands the 4-shot on Ogre 2. Finally, he's taken down. Now over to his teammate Lethal.
Lethal, again, this player, I mean, we didn't see it on screen here, but there was an overkill for Lethal, apparently is what Sims had told us. So, you know, we'll keep a tab on that later on, probably get on the Twitters and tell you what happened. But regardless of the fact, it seems like CLG starting to make some moves here by the bomb. Nades flying in every single direction, though. One member of CLG might be by the med pack, but another one's going to be on yellow plant. Snipedown, a clean headshot, and it seems like CLG's going for the plant. Can they get it? Yes, they do. Ogre 2 puts one on the board here, and CLG answers back with about 5 minutes left on the clock, 5.5 minutes. Let's see if they can do this, man. This is intense.
Just like we heard during the listening. Here's Royal 2 now with the camo. He picks up that kill. That's going to be big as well as he's clearing out his own base. Excellent shots against Lethal, taking him down as well. You heard it during the listening. CLG is down but not out. They're losing by 1 bomb here, but they know they can rally back into this match and into this series.
These are the moments that champions are born here, man. I mean, you know, you have to just show up for the moment, right? You know, cometh the hour, cometh the man, that kind of stuff. But it seems like Snakebite is, Lethal actually wants to get this one through. The bomb is going to be about 75% planted. Snipedown now on the push. He's going to get it, and that's going to be the third for Evil Geniuses as they put it on the board. CLG now has to get 2 here with about less than 5 minutes on the clock. This is so tough for them.
Yeah, that's a big arm there from the EG side, as all 4 down actually for EG for just a second. Lethal is off the respawn, but that's a big play. 4.5 minutes left in regulation. Once we hit the 15-minute mark, the game will end if it is not tied. So EG with that 1 bomb cushion now, they can really just play their game and slay. Excellent shots there from Lethal.
Exactly, but it seems like CLG is on the move here. Lunchbox able to stay alive, and he's going for the 4th, folks, and that's going to net them number 4. EG is 1 plant away from being the HCS Season 1 champions. Can they do it is the question. Snakebite, or Snipedown finds one. CLG's Ogre 2 will fall victim, but he's going to start looking for Snakebite. Why not? Another one right around him. That's going to be Lunchbox here on your screen. Snakebite, there he goes, and he will get picked off finally, but it seems like EG just has their objective on the mind. They know that they are within spitting distance of getting $50,000 and hoisting that trophy over their heads. Roy now continuing to push forward, but CLG still has some fight in him, but a stick from him will actually net him the kill. Over to Snipedown here as he's by the yellow. Melee's down. He's able to get the retaliation there, and it seems like this is the opportunity that EG was looking for here. They continue to get the slays, and they continue to push forward here, onward to 5.
That's right, Golden Boy. I have to remind you, it was just 2-1 a few minutes ago, but now 4-1 is a big lead here with only 3 minutes left. Look at Roy now with the camo. EG still in complete control.
This is dangerous for CLG. That camo inside of the enemy base is not what you want. Snakebite staying. Oh, never mind. Roy ends up finding him here. And are they going to start moving this one? Not just yet, but Roy is going to continue to slay this one out. CLG has the bomb. Royal 2's going for it. He's going for it, and he's going to get it, making it 4-2, but they have 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock here to work with. Bravo, can they do it?
Yeah, Snakebite only player alive. There is enough time for them to do it. They would need to make the perfect plays for the next 2.5 minutes to pull it off. Big credit to Royal 2 there for that sneaky arm, but EG has the bomb. back in CLG's base again. Here comes Roy. He's taken down. Lunchbox is going to pick up that bomb and toss it right back into Snipedown, who is going to start the arm.
Snipedown has it. The season started with heartbreak. They lost Pistola. Was that the opportunity? Not just yet, but it seems like Lunchbox there wants to finish the job, and he finds the headshot. Looking around for another one, taking that bomb forward. Halfway through, Evil Geniuses looking for the victory, and they're the HCS Season 1 champions!
Evil Geniuses with incredible play, not only all weekend long, but towards the latter half of the season. They came out here to make a statement. Woo. They are your HCS Season 1 champions. Evil Geniuses, what a performance there in that grand finals.
3 in a row